Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri is a film about a woman named Mildred who takes it upon herself to light a fire under the ass of her local police department when 7 months after the brutal rape and murder of her daughter, no arrests have been made. She does so by renting out 3 big billboards that call out the chief of police, played by Woody Harrelson, and we've got ourselves a situation. So for me, I'm a huge fan of character, and a lot of times characters' motivations and actions drive a movie for me much more than plot. So it's no surprise that I really enjoyed this film when it comes to performances. And in a movie like this, that's all I really needed. The wonderful performances given by Frances McDormand, Woody Harrelson, and Sam Rockwell, the banter and the wit in which they play off of each other, it's kind of like watching an all-star game. I found Sam Rockwell's character of Jason Dixon and his arc to be super enjoyable. He's a racist motherfucker. Yet I found myself engrossed in his character. He has some great comedy beats. It's not the first time that a movie has gotten me to kind of root for a racist cop. Frances McDormand is such a badass. She doesn't take shit from anybody, and I have to admit it's kind of delightful to just kind of watch her not give a shit and just steamroll over anybody who gets in the way of her justice.
Then put an end to shit, you fucking retard. This is just a fucking start. Why don't you put that on your Good Morning Missouri fucking wake up broadcast, bitch?
She's so good. Just give her all the awards. Also, I gotta give a shout out to Caleb Landry Jones, who, despite not having a ton of screen time, I feel like he is able to become the most impactful character in the movie. So going into this movie, only seeing one trailer, you kind of get the vibe of this being a revenge story about one woman taking on the police department and finally finding justice for her daughter. And in a small way, while that's not really wrong, at its core, this movie is really about how we deal with anger. How if we let that anger fester inside of us, it can become cancerous to not only ourselves, but to the people around us, our families, our loved ones, and to the universe at large. It's not easy in times like these to let things go. It's kind of the human condition, and that's largely what this movie explores. But this movie isn't without fault for me anyway. I do feel like it could have been about 10-15 minutes shorter. They could have tightened it up a little bit. When some scenes have a little too much time to breathe, you kind of lose focus on what the movie is actually about. There are also some tonal shifts for me that can be a little bit jarring to if it goes from something super heavy to something that's light and funny. It takes you a second to kind of get back on board. Nothing that takes you totally out of the film. But overall, I can't complain too much about it. I was entertained. I love spending time with these characters. And I was able to find a lesson inside of it, which is what I think films like this are all about. But I want to know what you guys thought. Did you guys see Three Billboards yet? Do you want to see it now? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that little bell so you know when I put out a new video every time. If you hadn't had enough of me here, you can also find me anywhere else on the internet like Facebook, Instagram, or on the Stardust app. Get your nice little reviews from myself. My boy Fred just got on there. There's a lot of cool people on there that'll talk about movies, so if you like listening to people talk about movies, head over there. It's pretty fun. Also gotta send a shout out to MoviePass. I've been able to watch so many more movies since this little red card came into my life, and I'm very happy with the service, so you can check that out as well. They're not paying me to say this. I just really enjoy it. If they want to pay me, that'd be dope too. Anyway, you can find me there and anywhere else on the internet at Cleve the Blacguy, CLEVETHEBLAC, no K, guy. I've been Cleve. Till next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. See you next time, world.